All right, Khan, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, and salute to see brothers out there preaching his word, charity, and truth. All right, coming to you another video. I got this article here from Zero Hedge. It's entitled, Italy's Internet Restored After Nationwide Outage. Reports of Global Ransomware Attack. Okay? So we're in that time, as you know, that there's going to be a lot of cyber attacks, EMPs going off, things of that nature. Okay, and the Lord, the Most High, through His Son Yahweh through His Son Yahushai, is using the so-called white man to bring forth all these plagues, and this is going on now, man. This is the time. Okay, if you've been paying attention to the WEF speeches, all these guys, what's his dude name, Klaus Schwab, Harari, Kill Gates, them devils, and what they've been saying of what's going to come here in the near future. Klaus Schwab basically said it's going to be cyber attacks, of attacking, the beast system, cyber attacks, financial cyber attacks, EMPs, knocking out, all the financial, banks, the banks going dark. I believe it was yesterday, which was Saturday. Today is the 5th of February, 2023. But I believe on the 4th, it was a blackout in the central bank system for like 4 hours. All right. So also Nigeria is going through their financial blackout. Okay, they're losing their damn mind over there in Nigeria. Okay, because the banks are down. Bank runs, people trying to get their money out the banks, they can't. Okay, and Esau usually uses Jake in Nigeria and different parts of Africa where there's a heavy population of Jake. They always do their test runs and shit, man. Either be the viruses and vaccines and all types of stuff. Esau, they practice their sword on Jake over there in Africa, man. All right, but let me read some of this article. Network data from NetBlock shows internet across Italy's have mostly been restored after more than 5 hours of outages. Reuters confirmed the outages was due to international interconnection problem. In a separate report, Reuters said that Italy's National Cybersecurity Agency warned about ransomware attack targeting servers worldwide. The hacking attack sought to exploit a software vulnerability. ACN Director General Roberto Baldini told Reuters, adding it was on a massive scale. Italy's ANSA news agency citing ACN reporting that servers have been compromised. Other European countries such as France and Finland, as well as the United States and Canada. Okay, the U.S. Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency was aware of the attack. The agency said CISA is working with our public and private sector partners to assess the impacts of these reports, incidents, and providing assistance where needed. Reuters pointed out the cyber attack and Italy's internet outage were not believed to be related. Meanwhile, hear what people are saying on the social media. So Italy was the first in the West to do lockdowns. Now they're the first to have a cyber attack old Schwab, Klaus Schwab, that's the face of WEF, World Economic Forum, okay, has been monologuing about. So he's been talking about it. What is it about Italy that globalists don't like? Disclosed TV, large scale internet blackout in Italy. So in Italy, basically, 26% of the people have internet at the moment. This is insane. It makes the global cyber attack agenda way more real. Things are going faster than expected. See, this man coming down like this devil coming down, knowing he has a short time, coming down with great wrath, knowing he has a short time, man. Said the COVID pandemic started in Italy exactly 3 years ago. Would the internet outage in Italy right now be the start of predicted cyber pandemic? See, there it is, man. A lot of people waking up to this. The fucking Esau tells on itself, man. That's prophecy, man. Going back to Psalm 64. Their tongue shall fall upon themselves. Okay, that means Esau, these elites are telling on themselves. They're basically telling you of what they're about to do. Okay, and that gives fuel for the prophets to bring out these current events and line it up with scriptures, man. All right. So let me read this. Exodus 10 and 22. And Moses stretched forth his hand toward heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt 3 days. Okay. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days. But all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. Okay, so that was a plague. All right, from Yahweh. All right, Yahweh sent darkness upon the land of Egypt at that time for 3 days, man. Let me go to. Actually, I'm gonna come back to 2 Ezra 15. I'm gonna go to Wisdom of Solomon 17 here and 7. Read that. Let's see. Wisdom of Solomon 17, and I'm gonna start at 4. So this is what happened in Egypt, man. For neither might the corner that held them kept them from fear, but noises of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared upon them with heavy countenances. No power of the fire, okay, so no power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night. Okay, so just imagine now, man, how the Lord going to use Esau to basically shut down all the lights, all the power in America, man, which is the modern day Egypt. No power of fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure the lighten that horrible night. Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself very dreadful. For being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. For as for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, and their vaunting in the wisdom was reproved with disgrace. For they that promised to drive away terrors and troubles from the sick soul were sick themselves, of fear worthy to be laughed at. For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that passed by and hissing of servants. And that's when all the nocturnal animals gonna come inside the cities, man. And it's gonna bug a lot of people out. A lot of people gonna be hunted, from these animals. They died for fear, denying that they saw the air, which could of no side be avoided. For wickedness, condemned by her own witness, is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience, always forecasteth grievous things. For fear is nothing else but betraying of succors, which reason offered. That's basically, there's more. And the expectation from within being less counted the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. All right, so that 3 days of darkness, man, that's terrifying, man. That was a plague from the Heavenly Father, man. One of the plagues. But they sleeping the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable. So they couldn't even go to sleep. Those Egyptians, they couldn't even go to sleep, bro. Which was indeed intolerable, and which came upon them out of the bottoms of an inedible hell. So they was living in a hellish condition. Were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions, which basically means the spirits, because nighttime, that's when the demons come out, okay? And partly fainted, their heart failing them, so they had heart attacks. For a sudden fear and not looked for came upon them. Okay, that's pretty much. I'm just stop right there. Let me go back to the 2 Ezra 15. So the article I just read is just, the internet went out, and if the internet goes out, this is the best. Everything runs off the internet, man. The bank's going on now, and it's gonna take it one step further. The lights gonna go out, the generator's gonna go out. Everything, man. This whole society is run upon the internet and also, electricity. Okay. 2 Ezra 15. 2 Ezra 15 and 2 Ezra 15, yep, and 10. Behold, my people is laid as the flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before. So the modern day Egypt is here in America, man. So all those plagues that happened in the ancient Egypt is going to come back here again. All right. In the form, like the 3 days of darkness is going to be in the form of an EMP, cyber attacks, okay, that knocks out the power, knocks out the internet, okay, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, shall bring upon it, okay. So I'm going to just stop it right there. We're coming upon that time where all hell is going to break loose, man. So that's pretty much all I got. Shalom.